Hey everybody, welcome back to Bayonetta, and we're going to say farewell for now, Galactic Bounty Hunter, because from this point on...
See you next mission.
I am switching, yes. You're right. 99% again, fuck. We're switching to the Hero of Hyrule costume. I gotta say, she rocks it pretty fucking well, as we'll see it in a cutscene later down the road.
The Master Sword's huge.
Yeah, the Master Sword is something we're actually going to get later, not too far from where we are now, because you technically need the katana weapon in Bayonetta for it to become the Master Sword, because right now we only have our guns.
So ultimately, does it just provide a cosmetic switch, or does it actually give you a few extra benefits?
A few extra benefits inherently now, yes. As we'll get into, let's start the chapter before we get into it. There we go. Because now that I don't.
I like that. I like that tune that played in the sequence there.
Yeah. Oh, another thing that when the Gates of Hell sequence started, it started playing the actual original "Fly Me to the Moon," which is actually why I'm glad we talked over it because that's copyright.
Yeah. Oh shit.
But the Gates of Hell bar theme is one of my favorite pieces in this game. It totally sounds like bar music, and I'm down with that. But we have now the
What
hero.
is your idea of bar music? Just like the slow, easy jazz?
Slow, easy jazz,
Fuck
piano.
right.
Yeah, it has to be
Yes.
slow, easy jazz with piano.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, we're getting Chaos Emeralds. Shit.
Called it.
Okay. So the costume we're wearing now is the Hero of Hyrule costume. Besides rocking the classic tunic from Ocarina of Time, we now have the ability to parry. Now here's the thing about that. The parry ability is actually something you can get in the original Bayonetta, but it costs 200,000 halos. But it's exactly what it sounds like. As soon as an enemy is about to attack you, you tilt the analog stick towards them and you block the attack. A successful parry will automatically trigger Witch Time, and you can just lay them all with the combos. With the Hero of Hyrule costume, you already have the parry ability by default because, again, you have a Master Sword gauntlet attached to your arm, which is really cool. Now, when you get the katana weapon, which we'll be getting, I think, in this chapter or the chapter after this, it cosmetically changes to the Master Sword. And that also affects the Master Sword graphics for, like, when you do Witch Time and shit like that. It's really cool. And to be fair to the Princess Peach and Daisy outfits, as much as I don't like them aesthetically, it does change all the Wicked Weaves, like the demonic hands and fists that you see every once in a while, to Bowser hands and feet.
You guys, now you have to do that at least once. I want to see that.
I want to see. Okay, I'll do it at least once later down the road, but for right now, I want to stick to the Hero of Hyrule costume. I mean,
Just because you saved 200,000 halos on the parry.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Hey, miss, where are you going?
Destiny.
I was going to say MagFest, but okay.
Wherever.
Right down the walkway. Oh, we're in Purgatorio.
Yeah, we're always in Purgatorio. We're never, ever in the real world.
Vega?
Okay,
thank God.
Dracula.
Oh, thank God, this is my stop.
I thought it was Vega. Creepo.
So this is the train speaking to me?
Was that supposed to be?
Was that the conductor?
Was that supposed to be the plier?
That was the conductor. He says it to everybody. Just ignore him.
He's very lonely.
Just don't acknowledge him. It's what he wants.
Yeah, don't acknowledge him. Wait for him to actually stalk you and creep the shit out of you.
Wait for him to do something and then react. Like, don't take action.
Seriously.
Yeah.
It's a train station. Paradise is up the stairs to the right.
Yeah, she goes to the boonies in Philly. Home. All right, so I believe this place is called Vigrid.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to head to the security check system to get with to start with the actual chapter. But what we're going to do first is we're going to hang on the top of the balcony here because we got a pretty what the fuck secret here. And what we're going to do is you notice all these benches.
Yeah.
Well, Bayonetta doesn't like benches. We're going to destroy all these benches.
Why?
Because fuck it off. She ain't sitting down. You ain't sitting down.
Yeah. I ain't got time to rest. Nobody will have time to rest. Okay, so every once in a while when you break objects or other shit like that, you may find little ingredients that you can bake in a cauldron. And essentially what they do is that we can check the info right here. You hit the select button and you go to items. Basically. These are what you mix.
Yeah.
Green restores health. Red gives you an attack boost, and yellow gives you a shield. But you have to have a certain number of ingredients in order to make the items. They basically make lollipops, essentially. But I think very much like, I'm not sure if Devil May Cry did this, Matt. You are kind of penalized for using items for your
Yes,
ranking.
you are.
So if
Another one of the reasons I don't like ranked runs because I fucking need items every now and again.
yes, so do I. So if you're a real stickler for high ranks, you can't be using a whole lot of items, and this goes for any items, healing items, attack items, anything like that. But this is a let's play, and I'm a bitch, so we're going to be using items when I can, because sometimes I honestly do forget about that sort of shit.
Yeah.
Because
If you want to see high rank videos, do it yourself.
yeah, or you can watch a speed run. No, actually, speed runs aren't going for high ranks either because you're skipping a lot of shit.
Yeah, all you're
That's-
doing with speedruns is just killing.
Yeah,
the boss and
you're
getting the fuck
killing
out.
things as fast as possible, which what's good for time, but not really good for rank. Because another thing that determines rank in this game
It's how fast you clear
is
chapter.
how many enemies you kill, and how many verses you run. Okay, here's there's more bench here. Okay, we're gonna drop this bench here. Okay, now here's the thing: as soon as we destroy this bench,
You
the
get arrested.
no, the train moves, but stay on the train for a little bit,
Where is this going?
and we get a free 10,000 halos,
Wow.
and we also get a broken moon pearl.
Weird.
I did not know about that
That's
for the longest time.
That's one of those sucker punch secrets I really don't like. That's them saying, "Did you sell money for our official guide?" Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Well, here's the thing. A lot of guide videos talk about getting the broken moon pearl, but they never showcase jumping on top of the train while it's leaving to get the free 10,000 halos. Oh, thank God.
do you
they
go on
can't
do you go on GameWinners.com?
see- Yeah. Oh, too soon, Elliot.
It's never too soon.
Reminds me of that obscure Final Fantasy 12 shit.
What?
Everything.
Original or Zodiac Age, basically.
Everything.
Everything, okay.
Believe you me, 12 was very happy to be cryptic about their shit. Still love it though. Can't wait till I do it for the channel.
Ooh.
What's this? Does that happen every time?
Yeah, it happens every time.
Oh, that's awesome.
With the Hero Time costume, it happens. Also, with the Hero Time costume equipped, the rings become rupees.
Really?
Oh, I like
Yeah,
that.
So, and we're using the key as a weapon.
Cool.
Aw.
There's always that chic feel that this game has I kind of love. It's the same feeling I get from Persona 2.
And I think Bayonetta 2 does it way better.
Chic.
Oh. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Could have been better. It could have been pure.
All right, so this is
It could have been if Johnny didn't stop and run over the train
This
tracks.
is one of our first books. This kind of gives us a little details and lore about the world of Bayonetta, and that's fine and all. But for Let's Play sake, we're not going to be reading a whole lot of them because
Once upon a time, a little boy read all game facts. He found out the plot synopsis and lived happily ever after the end.
there you go. That's essentially it. That's absolutely right. No, but they're kind of lengthy. They're like a couple of paragraphs long. They're no Ansem reports from Kingdom Hearts.
God.
That's for sure.
And some reports were a couple paragraphs long too. They
yeah,
just
well, no,
looked-
but they were very short paragraphs. Like these are fucking full short stories. So we're not
So-
going to be reading them all of them. So we have a broken statue here. This is where we're introduced to Wicked Weaves, and now combo just got a whole lot of fun. Basically, at the end of
Hair.
a combo, you will summon a giant fist, a foot, all that sort of shit.
Can the hands and legs be Ganon's?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
That missed opportunity. You're absolutely right. I mean, closest we're gonna get Ganon's a demons.
Stop hitting yourself.
You're hitting me.
That's critical.
Nice.
Yeah, smack him in the ass.
Bam. You didn't really smack him in the ass as much as you just pounded the shit out of him
I
in the back of the
fucking
head.
love that. Oh.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that you can completely do that. If you press the L trigger, as soon as the statue done reforming, we'll talk about this in a second. Because now we have essentially what's called a witch time puzzle. There's a body of water over there. And if we
Swim.
attempt to go in it, I mean, we don't die from touching water.
But you just sink.
Yeah, we sink like a rock. We can't swim in this game, so we have to improvise.
You have wings,
Yeah, well, you can't swim in water though.
but you can have wings.
Yeah.
Why are we not flying?
I don't know. Okay, it's only for a double jump. Yeah. Also, if you haven't noticed by now, look at my shadow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's cool.
That's that is a symbol of my contract that I signed with the demon that gives me all these powers.
That's cool.
Yeah. I didn't notice that for the longest fucking time until someone mentioned this. You ever look at her shadow? I was like, what are you talking about? Oh my god! All right, so we have to activate a Witch Time puzzle here. Basically, you hit the Y button, and then you trigger a lightning bolt. You dodge at the last second, it automatically triggers Witch Time. In Witch Time, we can walk on top of water.
Cool.
Basically,
All right.
that's essentially what these puzzles amount to with Witch Time. Is basically he dodge it, activate Witch Time, get to where you need to go really fast before time runs out.
Oh yeah, what happens when you hit the L trigger?
Oh, when you hit the L trigger, as soon as I activate this lift,
You could have just pressed the button, you know.
there we go.
You want to touch me?
You taunt.
Oh.
Taunting has a purpose in the game. I think if you do it near an enemy, you not only aggravate them, I think it also fills up your magic meter a bit.
Devil May Cry does a similar thing. If you taunt them, you build up your double trigger.
Okay, then it probably does the same thing here, only with magic meter. You can get an upgrade later in the game where it also gives you a little bit of health back. But you notice we activated the lift, but we're heading back now because this is our first Alpine portal. It only appears after you do that. This is not the only time it gets pretty cryptic like that.
Devil May Cry is just as notorious about that shit.
I remember that, yeah, because you have to do some pretty fucking cryptic shit in order to get like this one portal to appear or this other portal to appear. Bayonetta is no better with that one because some of them get really fucking like, okay, why would you ever think about doing this?
It's less so that you would think to do it. It's more so when you would think to do it.
Yeah.
That's the thing I don't like is the whens. Tales series are notorious with that shit.
So basically, Alpheum portals are little challenges. In this one, we have to kill enemies using Witch Time. If you try to attack them out of Witch Time, it won't work.
All right.
So yeah, I mean it's pretty explanatory. You may
It also
notice-
gives the player a little bit of extra training to for Witch Time as well.
Yeah. You also notice the green orbs in the top left there. That's the amount of times we can get hit in this challenge. You get hit more than 5 times, you're not winning. So
Hey, 5 is more merciful than 1.
yeah.
Fucking Devil May Cry 3. with that
Oh.
shit.
Uh-oh. That's a big boy.
Oh man.
He's a big fella.
I'm trying to. There you go. Okay. I wanted to use the torture attack on him because he
Yeah.
has health.
And now he doesn't.
Smack him. Yes. Bam. Okay.
Ooh.
No. I got smacked. Whee!
Did you get 2 in one shot there? Oh.
Yeah. Oh, a little early there. That's fine. A little early there, too. Come on. There we go. Ooh, I might just get him, too.
Services.
Awesome.
Down for the count.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
A little
Oh.
earlier. Oh, you see, that's a parry, what I just did right there. But for this challenge, it doesn't activate Witch Time.
So you have to do it legitimately.
Yeah.
Yep, no cheesing for you.
But I did want to trigger that Witch Time, the Climax Bracelet as soon as possible because these guys have health. Like, a lot of health.
That would have been a hard read for me, dude.
He's about to do his arrow attack. Yeah, see, this is the one that give me I hate it when they're in the air because their tells are easy, but to activate Witch Time is trickier.
Nice.
All right.
And this is not going to kill him, though. I'm going to have to do this a couple more times. So you see, when Witch Time closes, you immediately can't touch them. So you have to, like, lay on the hits as soon as possible. And this shit happens, too, where they get stunned.
I fucking hate when games do this shit.
Yeah.
They create time limits and forget what their own fucking programming does.
Yeah. This is where... Okay, I'm just going to do this now.
Yeah.
There we go. And that's our first challenge completed. In style,
Punch.
I have to say. Ooh. That's a Y button, John.
Tell me more about the Y button, John.
Silver.
Aw.
At least it ain't stone.
That's like dull platinum. So our rewards for completing Alpheum challenges most of the time is broken moon pearls. And if you collect 2 of them, you get a full moon pearl, which permanently increases your magic.
nice. What's the health increasement item?
Broken hearts. Pieces of heart.
How many of those you gonna collect?
You get 4.
Figures.
Yeah. Collect 4 of those, you get a permanent increase to your health.
Makes
And
sense.
every once in a while, you might find angel bullets, which add to your ammunition for angel attack mini games at the end of every chapter. Those are my least those are my least favorite awards because angel attack is angel attack. I mean, I always appreciate the free halos, but at the same time, I'd rather just get a permanent increase to my health or magic. Okay, then. Well, why don't we finally activate that damn lift that I triggered?
well, it's already
Do you have to redo
activated.
the
You mean
puzzle?
write it.
Yeah, you don't have to do the puzzle again.
Zap me.
You're teasing God, like you're taunting him, essentially. Like, do you want to touch me? Why, you little...
The giant-handed God just crushes your
just
witch.
crushes. Yeah, oh, it has witch time, too. Home.
This is home?
I believe so.
It might be.
Let me see. Is there... Oh, no. I'm thinking further down the road. Or am I? Wait, hold on a second. Because this is where I start to fumble. Okay, yeah, there we go. I'm thinking of further up ahead. Yeah, because there are plenty of places to... There are plenty of nooks and crannies in these levels that have, like, bonus rewards for them. Yeah, here. This is what I was thinking. First, we're going to get a little cutscene here.
Ooh.
Mind the red portal. It is simply our entrance to the gates of hell.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is where we can go back to the bar.
Hey, at least you got a portable bar.
Yes. Portable bar. Yes. Sign me up.
This town's teeming with heaven's little helpers. It's making my buddies downstairs awfully nervous.
I can only imagine some poor angel going up to heaven working at day
And your
one, just
point
trying to help out the
is-
person in question, and then they get slain by a witch by accident.
This world are closer to Paradiso or Inferno. The rat hole of a town you and I live in is close to both.
That's not a nice thing to say about New York.
Vigridians, they got a special air about them. They're closer to Paradiso than anyone should ever be.
So basically, the issue here is that humans are getting too close to discovering Paradiso, which puts them at risk between the war between the devils and angels.
Have to set up shop here.
You could read it like that, Matt. Definitely. It doesn't really matter. You know, because at the end of the day, the conflict involves Bayonetta and what she's looking for. The townspeople be damned. They're just caught in the crossfire.
Well, still, it gives you the player at least a goal to protect the townspeople in a way, so that's a good thing.
You don't protect townspeople.
You
I
don't
actually,
protect townspeople.
Bayonetta does not give a shit about people, so.
I like this.
Bayonetta
line.
does not, but does the player.
Enzo is so
I like this.
It doesn't matter.
I like this line coming up
which one?
in a bit.
But let's get one thing straight.
Like it comes. It's from her. It's from Bayonetta.
I'm only here to watch my handiwork in action.
With my cock in my hand.
No, with my Glock in my hand.
Yeah.
No. You get one thing.
Okay,
straight.
here it comes.
I'm not the slightest bit interested in the fact that you made these guns. If you get in my way, I will.
Oh, I hate this line.
Why?
Oh yes. Bust a cap in your ass.
Right on, baby.
Right.
Hey, all right.
all
Okay,
right,
I got
fine.
nothing against that. You win. You win.
Then he dabs and leaves.
I would like
Yeah.
to see something like keeping the peace, but whatever.
All right, so we can go back to the gates of hell if we want to. I don't want to do that yet.
Yeah.
Set everybody.
Yeah. You know, I like looking. Oh, rubies.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, wait, they're bushes. What am I thinking?
You're thinking of a Zelda game where you
Yeah.
cut bushes to get shit.
Oh,
There we go.
broken heart.
Da-na-na-na. One of the things I love to do here as well, yeah, there you go. They can hear what you're doing.
They just can't see
They
it.
can't see it, so it freaks them the fuck out, and they end up running all over the place. Well, why don't we say we head back to the gates of hell and call it a part here? Because, well, we're going to show off the gates of hell first, because
Yeah.
it's essentially our shop that we can go to
If
anytime.
you wore the princess or Daisy costume and you went back to the gates of hell, does a pipe come up and you go down it?
No, but that should have been what happens. We just talked.
I need a drink.
Yeah.
I'm cutting you off.
Here for business.
I think you had enough Bayonetta.
Either way, I'll hook you
Who
up.
voices him?
Dave Fenoy. He voices Lee in The Walking Dead.
Ah.
Oh, you can hear it now. I was
Yeah,
like, how
right?
did I not know?
It was.
Yeah.
That's why I asked.
Yeah.
It sounded so
Yeah.
familiar.
All right, so
He's fucking expensive.
the Gates of Hell is our shop. We can buy weapons when we get the LPs for them. More on that later.
The Let's Plays?
No. Record players. We can also buy, one-use items here and there. We can also get, when we have the Halos for it, we can also just buy a permanent upgrade to our heart for our health and a full Moon Pearl. So, we can get the one-time magic and health boosts. Red Hot Shots are basically our talismans from Animusha. If you die while you have it in your inventory, you automatically resurrect yourself.
Or your red fairy.
Or in Zelda's case, it is your fairy in a bottle. You're right. And again, the one-use items: green lollipops restore health. Red
Prices
lollipops.
jack up the more you buy them.
No, the prices jack up. No, the prices don't jack up at all. It's just more like you can only buy so many depending on how many Halos
Devil
you
May
have.
Cry does that. If you keep buying items, the prices go up. Not in too exorbitant degrees unless you're playing the harder modes, in which case everything's fucking expensive.
Yeah, in other cases, it's telling you don't, get better. Don't use items.
Shit, God,
That's
sucker.
essentially. All right, the first thing we're going to buy here for a while is going to be the air dodge. I love the air dodge. It's pretty much exactly what it says. Now, the thing I love about the Gates of Hell is that you can actually try the upgrades before you buy them. So you get an idea of what you're getting into without having to spend the Halos and then regretting the purchase later.
Devil May Cry does not do that?
Yeah. Oh, Devil May Cry does not do that.
No.
Do any
Devil
of
May
it?
Cry is ultimately a case of you buy the upgrade, we'll put it in the tutorial for you to learn how to do it, then you practice yourself.
And then you reset the game if you don't like it.
You reload your save file.
Air dodge is quintessential for me in this game, especially for some of the taller mooks who have really long-reaching attacks.
Or the flying ones.
Yeah, or the flying ones on and off, honestly. Because if I'm not shooting the enemies down in midair, I'm most likely just trying to bring them down with the chop kick. I was like, shit like that. Yeah, you couldn't see what I was doing. But Ellie can have some karate chops and shit like that for what it was basically trying to demonstrate there here. But the air dodge is basically the only thing I wanted to get here for, and we're going to call it a part here because in our next part we're going to continue on to the town of Vigrid, get an idea of what to do, probably slay some more angels.
So until then, we'll have Bayonetta find a way out of this dark hole.
She
See you
got
there.
stuck. Yeah, fuck.